Welcome to Devolution, a show to empower, enlighten, and entertain divas and those that love us.
Hello. I keep forgetting to fix that. I have to write myself a note. So welcome to the Devolution Show. It's going to be a really fun night because I have three of my favorite people in the studio tonight. Yes. It's we have Mitzi Zanotti Brown. Say hi, Mitz.
Hey there, everyone. How's it going?
Say it again.
Hey there, everyone. How's it going?
And dr-juliadeer.
Hello, everybody.
And Sandy D.
From the Singing Divas. Hello out there.
All right. Now their mics are on.
Okay, that's what I couldn't even hear myself.
Say it again. Say hi again.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hi, everybody.
Hi from the Singing Divas.
I got too excited that my friends were here, and I wasn't paying attention. Okay, Deb, focus. So welcome to the Devolution Show. Today is my cousin Michael's birthday. Happy birthday, cousin Michael in Arizona.
Happy birthday, Michael, in Arizona. And all the Michaels in Arizona.
Whose birthdays are today.
And Michigan, too. I like Michael's. And in Michigan, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Michigan.
No, just Arizona.
Yeah, just Arizona. Well, let's go alphabetically every Tuesday and see how long it takes us to wish different names.
Okay,
All right.
next week, should we start from A's again?
I think so.
So it'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
Alicia.
Alicia from Alaska's.
Alicia
Anybody-
from Alaska next week.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate that birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we remember.
Yeah. We could do Barbara from Baton Rouge. Any Baton Rouge Barbers out there? Call us. I got it. I'm on a mission now.
How about San Francisco Sandy?
I like it. I like it. Zita
How about
from
Oksana from Oxnard?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's very good. Way to be thinking, Deb. That's good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Quentin from Queens.
Oh, I love it.
We're on a roll.
St. Ignace from Staten Island.
Oh, nice. I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Deb from Denver.
Yeah. Yvonne from Yugoslavia. All right, let's get back.
Come
on
on,
track.
Julia. You have
Okay,
to
there's
think of
got
one.
nothing.
She got nothing.
There's a squirrel in there.
I'm screwing with this video thing.
I like it. We're looking good.
All right,
Yeah.
so, all right, well, I think this is probably going to be a really fun show tonight. So pour yourself a glass of whatever you're drinking. I don't care if it's wine, water, martini, old-fashioned. Let's do those alphabetically.
Oh, I'm liking it. We'll go backwards for those.
A Zingy Diva. Oh, no, that's not it. Why isn't there a drink called a Zingy Diva?
There should be a drink called
I think
Singing
so.
Diva.
I think we need to.
That is your next entrepreneurial
yeah
thing. You're gonna come up with that. I know.
The Zingy
Yeah.
Diva.
Yeah, I like it.
It'll
I like
sell,
it.
too.
I think
Yeah.
I'll make it similar to Sex on the Beach.
It's so overrated because there's a lot of sand. So overrated.
In places that you don't want sand.
Exactly.
Have you ever heard of a blanket?
It's still.
It's still,
so
it
overrated.
doesn't matter.
It
You walk
flies.
funny for days.
Yeah, sand flies. It does.
Too
Not
funny.
that I've ever done that.
It sounds like you did.
She read about it in all those beautiful novels. Where the line I always used to say, I felt his hardness up against me, and I'd be like, all right. Yeah. So that's where you read about the beach.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, in those
Yeah.
novels.
And that's why I always order that drink.
I like it. Yeah. It's like-
I live vicariously through alcohol and books.
Don't we all? Battery free.
The Singing Divas has a scent and poo-poo be gone in Sexy Beach.
Really?
Yes,
See?
yes.
So there's
You better go get it and spray it and see what we think.
See if we
No,
get some
that wasn't
sand.
it.
See if we get some sand, right?
Oh, this is going to be a quick hour. That's
I'm over it.
Too funny.
I'm over it. I want to participate.
Darn.
Yes.
You did your best.
I tried.
Yeah.
I don't got no selfie
And
stick.
I
I don't got
shoulda-
no
You got no.
selfie stick.
We should have bought a selfie stick at that place we were the other day.
None of us had our wallet.
That's right. Doggone it.
You had $20, if I remember correctly, and that was destined to buy coffee.
Yes. That's right. We had fun.
We did. We wandered around.
Saturday after the workshop that we did,
Essential
the
Oils
Essential
Workshop?
Oils Workshop.
Yeah, that was
we
great.
walked around downtown and went to City
So
Market.
you saw
and
sidewalk sales and all that.
Yeah.
So, oh, nice.
How was it? How was that?
The
Well,
sidewalk sales.
We didn't have any money.
You want to know
Then,
what?
was it?
You know what was the funnest?
I left mine here on purpose.
What
just
was
saying.
the funnest? Where we got
What
the
was
candy.
The most fun?
Oh, Sweet Boutique.
Yes, that was the
he's
funnest.
awesome.
Yeah.
He's been here a long time in Bay
Yeah.
City,
Yes.
and he's awesome. I got a tart. I still haven't eaten it.
Oh, and it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I
Why you
just-
can't eat it because it's beautiful.
No, I kind of forgot it was in my fridge. I saw it there this morning, and I'm like, I can't do that for breakfast. Can I?
You can. And you should have.
I should have.
Although it could be a great midnight refrigerator. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
It was
be your
beautiful. It was a
treat.
fruit tart.
Yeah.
And
It
like
was
a glaze,
glazed,
yes.
And then there was a custard underneath, and
I've
like
met a few
a
fruit
thin.
tarts.
But if you would
shell.
see this, you would
It's pretty.
agree that it was
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful.
That's like Artesian Ann, too. Her stuff is just...
Oh,
I
isn't it
chat with her.
wonderful?
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
just
love-
gorgeous. It's art. It is art.
You know,
Yeah.
we had a chocolate workshop here, and she taught us
I
how to
know.
do that. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I saved some of mine.
I just finished my lips.
I saved some of mine. I saved all my butterflies.
I hope that. Are you going to eat them?
'em?
They might go bad. Remember, she said that.
I know, but I think if I spray them with shellac, they'll last forever.
Oh, maybe. You know, she sold some of them. She sells the butterflies too.
Really?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Wow. I loved my butterflies, and they were painted so pretty.
They were. And then I brushed that shiny stuff on them.
I know, you took care
It
of
was
I would have
like
been licking the
fairy
spoon, and I
dust.
would not have been welcomed. I'm a bad baker.
You lick the
It
spoon.
literally-
Oh, I do. I'm like this going, oh, wait, I'll get it. And I'm licking, and oh, wait, oh, there, I'll get that one off your cookie. And I just, and everybody be like, she keeps licking the chocolate.
Oh, it
I'm
literally
really
was
bad.
like an hour-and-a-half workshop that turned into 4 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
it was. It was really
Yeah.
an all-day affair.
Yeah, it was.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
We had fun. And it was just, anyway, it was fun. I think.
Deb always does awesome workshops
Yes,
here.
thank
Just to
you.
say, I mean, Devolution, 3rd and Washington. If ever you're like looking for something to do, Deb always has something going on.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah.
do.
Thank you.
It's growing.
Thank
Bigger
you.
and
Yes.
bigger.
I hope so. Yes. And it's so good because that was my vision all along, was to have workshops like that and have different women teaching.
Yep.
And so I'm really happy to see that coming into fruition. So tonight we're going to be talking about relationships,
Yeah.
our relationships with others, and our relationships to ourselves, with ourselves. And sometimes that's the relationship that we struggle with the most, is the one with ourselves.
Yeah.
So why don't you give us a little background on you, Mitzi, and then I'm going to ask the same thing from you, Dr. Julia, my
Just
dear
call me
friend.
Julia today,
I
please.
can call you Doc.
Just call me
Usually
Julia
when we're
today.
just hanging out, I have to call her Doc.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I won't answer otherwise.
I try. I say, hey, Julia, hey, Doc, and she turns right around.
Yes, ma'am. I love it. I have been working with Do Marriage, Prepare, and Enrich. I've worked with probably about 250 couples by now. I used to say 200, and that was about 8 years ago because I haven't kept track very well of how many. So I do, and I've done seminars and stuff, and I also officiate weddings. That's what I do
That's
part-time,
beautiful.
and I love it. I do. I truly love it. It's I have reaped many benefits, more than being paid, but for my own marriage has given me the tools to have my marriage continue to grow, and yeah, it's pushed me further than I would have ever thought in my relationship and stuff, and in myself, my personal self, and I read a lot, which is good because it keeps me fresh, and Yeah, I don't want to say I worry about relationships today, but there is a definite shift. I do worry about our young people getting married, and it's not an age thing, it's the young as far as relationship, because they don't know how to make friends, and the support system has changed. They don't know neighbors, so you don't have somebody just to have that 10-minute wine or coffee break just to take your time out. You don't have a good friend to sound off to because all your friends are coworkers.
Either that or on the internet.
Yeah.
Right? Or not the internet, but like chat, Snapchat.
Yeah, and
text.
Facebook. Well, I'll just put this on Facebook. My husband's an asshole, Or pretty soon somebody's like, hey, Chris, what's going on? Your wife just posted this or whatever. And then pretty soon your kids see it. And then all of a sudden all these stories just, and that.
Right.
So it is. I'm a little concerned a little bit in the communication skills. They're lacking. And,
It's great you brought that up because I want to say something about that. I've really, really noticed a trend with the young people. They don't even know how to communicate with one another if it's not via telephone.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, my kids, I've got a 15-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 20-year-old. And, I'm like, oh, my middle one, he's got a girlfriend. I'm like, oh, did you see Tori today? No, but we've been talking all day. I'm like, what do you mean you've been talking? Well, we've been texting. I'm like, that's not talking.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's not talking. Like, you need to see the person. You need to be able to touch the person. People need touch. People need to have that energy right there in front of them. That through the phone crap is so weird to me. Like, it's just so strange to me that is what relationships are built on in the young people nowadays. Because honestly, like, what are you getting from that? I don't know about you guys, but when people text me, I totally have no clue what they're saying. I read the words, but the connotation is completely lost.
That's the problem.
That's the part. So if I sent you a text and it just said, hey, what the hell's going on? That's exactly how I could have read it, and that could have really meant, hey, what the hell's going on?
Right.
And you're going,
and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah,
what
what's
did
wrong
you?
with Mitzi?
What did I say?
What did I say? Yeah, and that's what's happening is that they don't, and
they
that
miscommunicate.
It's huge. It really is, and so that's what I do. Didn't mean to, but
That's okay.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I just wanted to comment because
thank
I
you.
really think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
And I do too, and I think it's really sad. On one hand, I think that the major amount of communication that you're doing to extend a relationship, to build a relationship, should be in person or at least voice, voice.
Yes.
Because, like Mitzi said, stuff gets misconstrued, and I could hear what I want to hear in your text.
Right, and which you do even when you're talking with somebody and I'm saying things, you can easily pick up one word, and I don't see your body language to see already that you just are misunderstanding me.
Or facial expressions.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So one thing that when I'm talking to people about this kind of thing, I always say, if you don't know, don't take it wrong, ask questions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to ask questions just to clarify things because you don't want to be mad over something that you had no reason to be mad over.
Right.
But if I have one thing to say, like, hey, Julia, are you going to be there at 6:30? That's okay to me to text.
I don't know, man, because I might turn around and go, what? You think I'm late to everything?
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Because actually, Deb thinks I'm late to everything.
Yeah.
I do? I didn't know I thought that.
No, you're always like, oh, you're early today. Like, by a minute. Good girl.
Busted.
I don't mean to do that because I'm late
me.
for things.
It doesn't bother me.
I'm usually 5 minutes late.
I started that whole deal. You want to talk about relationships? Let's talk about relationships.
Okay. Right.
I started that whole deal back in the day because my mother would tell me that it is the most egocentrical thing to make people wait for you.
I agree.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I do what makes me happy.
Right.
And your happiness does not depend on me showing up on time. And if it does, too bad. I feel bad for you. I mean, I'm respectful, but I'm also very busy. And, I try to be respectful of people's time. But at the same time, if I'm late, it's not because I think the world revolves around me. It's just because I got busy.
Because things happen. And I do that same thing. I'll be getting ready for something, and I'll think, I have 20 minutes. Well, I'm going to make use of that 20 minutes.
Right. And it turns into 30.
Right.
And then,
I'm late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not usually 30 minutes late because there's one thing, and probably because of what I do, is that you can easily get $5 out of me for a cause 5 minutes to me is I'll never get that 5 minutes back, so don't waste it. That's my time to waste, not anybody else's. And I mean, if somebody's late, I get it. I don't ever hold a grudge.
Right.
I'm like, and I'll go, hey, just next time text me.
Yeah.
Because
and
then
I
I'll,
do
And you
I'll let
always
know.
do.
Yeah,
You
then I'll
always
fill that
tell
15
me.
minutes.
know.
But if I'm waiting, I'm going, really, man?